Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So long time no talk, but I do actually have quite a few explanations. So firstly, I was sick, so I spent a couple days in bed with a horrible cough. I was really unwell, and so that's why I didn't film this video on Monday when I normally would. And then, so Monday, Tuesday, I spent the day in bed, sick. And then Wednesday, I got ready, I got up, put makeup on, ready to film this video, and my tripod broke, which I'll try and insert some footage. So then I was like, it's cool, I can do this video vlog style, like I'm doing now. And not one, not two, but all three camera batteries were dead. So I took that as a sign that maybe I'm not meant to vlog on Wednesday, and today's Thursday. And I'm doing my 29 to 30 week pregnancy update. And the ironic thing is I actually have a ton to talk about, so I'm going to be holding this camera for quite some time. So let's jump straight into that, because otherwise we could be here a while. So as I mentioned, that's the first thing on my list, is that I did actually get sick this week. I was feeling a bit sick on Sunday. I think I actually caught my husband's grandma's cold. We saw her on the weekend for her birthday, and she had a bit of a cough, and I think I just got that times 10, and so I had to go to the pharmacy and get some medication that is pregnancy safe, so just some cough syrup to help get that. And so after I had that, I was starting to feel a lot better, but on top of that, I've just been having a very stuffy nose, so I think it might just be the end of my cough / a little bit of pregnancy stuffiness. I've read a lot of people, or seen a lot of people, that get really mucousy and stuffy this time in their pregnancy, so I think it could be a bit of both. And of course, on top of that, I have been incredibly tired and sore. So I've been getting a lot of side pain and back pain. I think a lot of it comes to do with the way that I sleep. Even though I have a pregnancy pillow, I tend to sleep slightly twisted or hunched, and it's really uncomfortable for my back. And so I think that that is having an impact on my back and causing me a lot of pain. And also, I'm just a lot heavier, so I think I'm just a lot more tired. I definitely don't have as much energy as I had in my first 2 trimesters, and so I think that that's just having a bit of an effect on me. Another thing coming up this fortnight that I've noticed has been that it's beginning to get quite painful to do things. So bending down is quite painful, rolling out of bed is quite painful, picking things up off the floor is quite painful. It's just getting a little bit harder to do things, as well as his movements are actually getting almost, I wouldn't call them painful, but they're almost painful. They're quite uncomfortable. A lot of them are big movements and will sort of stop me in my tracks. And sometimes I do actually let out a little ooh or an ow, because it can be quite painful, especially when he lets out a big kick that just is body shifting. So that is another thing that I have definitely been noticing. I don't know if painful is the right word though, so I am going to just say that it is sort of very uncomfortable a lot of the time, not necessarily painful. So I have been getting used to that, which is really fun, and I know that's just him getting bigger. I did have a midwife appointment. He is measuring a week ahead at the moment, which is exciting because he generally measures on time or a week ahead, and I will be having an ultrasound in a couple weeks just to check his progress and see how he's going. But we do think he might be head down, which is really cool, because that means that he won't have to do any big flips in the coming weeks. So hopefully no C-sections, because he's breech for me. Another symptom I have been feeling is hot flashes. I've been waiting for these. I was expecting to get these a lot earlier in my pregnancy. Everyone else I knew that was pregnant got really hot really quickly, and I had none of that. I was not hot. I was pretty cold a lot of the time. Well, it has come. It has come. And also probably because of the warm weather. Like, look at that. Look at that beautiful blue sky. We're actually getting quite a bit of warm weather, and I think because of the warm weather, I am starting to feel a lot hotter, and so I will get through hot, sweaty flashes where I'm so hot, sweaty and gross, and it's just really horrible. So I've been going with that, and I think partnering with that, I've been getting a lot of swelling. I say a lot, it's not really a lot, but if I spend a lot of time on my feet or out and about all day, or if it's particularly hot, I've been getting a lot of swelling in my feet and my hands, so my wedding rings no longer fit. and a lot of my shoes no longer fit. They're just too tight and uncomfortable. Another thing I've noticed in the past 2 weeks has been how hungry I am, which I've been, on and off hungry my whole pregnancy. I eat fairly regularly due to my morning sickness, which if you guys have been following me for a while, you would have known that I've had pretty horrible morning sickness my whole pregnancy. But I feel like I just have insatiable hunger sometimes. I just can eat and eat and eat. And I try and eat healthy things, yogurts and cereals and granola and Greek and fruits and things. But sometimes I'm just so hungry. And I have weighed myself. My midwife is very happy. I think I've put on about 25 pounds in my whole pregnancy, which is pretty good considering. My midwife's really happy with that, and she says that I've put on the right amount of weight, and I'm on track to put on the right amount of weight in my pregnancy, which is good because I was very nervous that I was putting on a little bit too much. Another thing my midwife mentioned to me was the positions I need to start sitting in. So there are, you're recommended in pregnancy not to lean back too much or slouch in your pregnancy. You're supposed to, especially when you get to your 3rd trimester, sit up straight or lean forward, which is quite uncomfortable actually because there's this giant belly in the way. But that is to encourage the baby to be head down and also face your spine, because if he's facing front ways, he can sort of prolong labour because he has to turn for his birth. So that is something that I've been trying to do. I've been trying to sit up straight and not slouch when I'm in bed or on the computer or something like that, because it's not good for my back anyway, but it's specifically good for getting the baby into the right position. Let me know if you guys, if you're pregnant or if you have been pregnant before, if you got the same advice from your midwife. I'd love to hear your sort of tips and tricks on the best way to make sure they're in the right position or what you were told to do. I think that's it for sort of all of my actual pregnancy updates. I mean, I feel like I'm just complaining constantly this week, but I have had some pretty major milestones. I did hit 30 weeks, which is really exciting. I feel like that last 10 weeks is like a countdown. Up until now, you've been in sort of, teens and 20s of the countdown, and now you're in 10 and almost got to be in single digits, which could be single digits if you come early. So I'm really kind of excited about that. I also haven't given you guys the update on baby this week. Baby is approximately 1.6 kilos or around 3 pounds, which to me is just mind-blowing. It means that he is probably around half the weight he will be if he's a 6-pound baby, if not almost half his weight, which is really exciting. Like, he's pretty much reached not his full length, but a big length, which is 43 centimeters. But he's getting pretty sizable, which is really exciting, and I'm definitely feeling that. I am feeling huge, and you guys will see in my little picture that I insert of how big I actually am, and how big he's grown. So this is the bump from the front. I feel like I'm actually starting to look pregnant from the front. This is the bump from the right side, and he looks a lot bigger from this side, but this is the bump from the left side. But that's really exciting, and I think my apps are saying he's about the size of a cantaloupe or a rock melon for you guys. I don't know, whichever fruit works for that one. As for life updates, I have started shifting the nursery around a little bit. I know, worst time to do it. We have actually covered his name on the wall up there, as you guys can probably see the paper. We've had a few people come over and visit, and my husband just really doesn't want anyone to know his name until he's born, so we've sort of covered it with paper, which kind of ruins the nursery a little bit. Like, it's really sweet with his name on the wall, and so I'm really excited to take that back down. We've also swapped this chair and the cot around, just because we found that this was a bit better of a position for the chair to be in, a bit more movement for it. It was a bit squished otherwise. And we are doing house renovations. We're painting our kitchen this weekend, which is another reason I've been a little bit MIA on my YouTube channel, because we're just doing renos at home before the baby comes, and the baby's coming. So it's sort of like a kick in the butt, because we're doing our bathrooms and our kitchen at the moment, so just slowly getting into those. The last update that I have for you guys is that I have started packing my hospital bag. So I say started packing because it's not actually that difficult to pack. I have a list of things, but every day I come up with something I want to take out or put in or change. And once I'm pretty happy with the final hospital bag, I will do a what's in my hospital bag video for you guys if you want to see that. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you guys are pregnant in the comments down below, and let me know if you guys are enjoying these videos, and I will see you guys in my next one. Again, I apologize, this is vlog style, but we are rolling without a tripod at the moment, so we will just have to fix that. Have a wonderful day, have a wonderful Christmas, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!